What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the channel. Let me just start my video by saying this. I come from the old school. I grew up getting my ass whooped if I did something wrong, and it wasn't like I was beat. I got very well structured ass whooping punishments. I would have to lay down. My mom or my dad would pull out their belt and they would handle business. And usually when they did, it was because I did something really stupid. Now, when I was a kid, I was a very mischievous kid. I would always do something bad. As an adult, it embarrasses me to think of the things I did as a child. I would break people's toys. I would, just be a really bad, maniacal little bastard. I would hide stuff from people, and I would think really conniving thoughts in the back of my mind when people said things I didn't like. And I'm talking about at the age 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm very, very fortunate that I had the kind of parents that I do. My mom, she's 5 foot tall. She's half African American, half Indian. My dad's 6 foot, and he's a 250-pound brother who doesn't play. My dad didn't play, and I'm really happy that he was as strong as he was in general, because he kind of helped me become the kind of father I am, because I don't play. I'm just like my dad, 6 foot, big ass dude. My kids do something wrong, I will wear them out. And I got my son 6'1", and he's 14, but if he acts up, he gets it. And my other son is the same height as me. He's 13. If he acts up, he gets it. If they roll their eyes around here, they get it. I don't play, because the one thing your child has to learn is to respect you. If you can't teach your child to respect you, then they're not going to respect the world. If you're the person who brought them into the world and you nurture them, you rear them, you give them the fundamentals of becoming a functioning person in society, if you can't get the respect that you deserve, then you have failed. And so I don't play with any of them. I got 4 kids, 13, 14, 5, and 3, and they all get it. Now, of course, my big boys, they don't get it nearly as much as the little girls, because kids, they need it a little bit more. But there are some kids who need it like right now, and their parents look at them and just say, go stand in the corner, or you're in timeout. Those kids are going to be the death of you one day, and they're going to be the reason people look at you and say, wow, you failed. You really did. And I was reading this article, and it made me think of all that stuff. I'll drop a link below. Just before Christmas, Lance Perkins got a bit of a shock when a bill for nearly $8,000 landed on his doormat. He quickly saw the charges related to in-game Fifa purchases for the Xbox One of his 17-year-old son. Looking a little closer, he discovered earlier charges that he'd missed, taking the total to $8,206.43. While it's by no means the first case of bill shock due to app purchases by children, they do tend to be a bit younger than the child in this case, and generally haven't been given a credit card voluntarily by the parent. Nonetheless, after appealing to Microsoft to review the purchases and pointing out that they'd been made by a minor, the company decided to refund the cash. Somewhat unsurprisingly, Perkins has reportedly said that there won't be any more video game systems in his house, Xbox or otherwise. After narrowly sidestepping an $8,000 bill, that's sort of fair enough, really. So, this guy gave first of all, you gave your 17-year-old son a credit card, and he ran up a bill for $8,000. So, 2 things went wrong there. First of all, you gave your child a credit card with a limit of $8,000. Second of all, you gave your child a credit card, and you didn't know that your child was capable of doing this? You had no clue that your child was capable of doing something this just over the top? Now, I could understand giving my son a credit card, and he might spend, $100 more than he should. That's kind of understandable. $200, $300. Kids do that kind of stuff routinely. But my kids, if they do it, trust me, they're going to get it. But you give your child a credit card, and he runs up a bill for FIFA for $8K. You really you dropped the ball there, buddy. And I'm really, I got to say thank you to Microsoft here, because most of the time these companies would not refund you that money. The kid's 17. He'll be an adult next year. And by the sound of this story, he's going to be a hell of an adult, because he's on his way to being one now and making harebrained choices like this. He's probably going to get into more trouble the older he gets, because he obviously hasn't been mature enough to handle a credit card. So when he finally gets his own, he'll probably be in a little bit of trouble. You guys let me know what you think about this story. If you gave your child a credit card because you felt that they were responsible enough to have one, and then they ran up a bill for FIFA for $8,000, what would be the proper punishment? Let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for the Beastly Gamer channel, and definitely subscribe. Be sure to share the video on your favorite social media network, Facebook, Twitter, and all that jazz. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.
Let it go.